Hello, happy Sunday. I have to apologize. I have to clear my throat so bad right now. But Moose is sitting across from me and he looks really comfy and I don't want to do it because he'll get up and leave. So, my voice might sound a little scrungly for a little bit because I don't want him to leave. um I hope everybody had a good weekend. Again, happy Sunday. I had a really nice, silly weekend of equal parts like productive and good friend times. Um, Friday night, I did not stream. We didn't stream it on my channel or Lane's channel, but the Mad Harper and Squilliam, which is his username, it's Squilliam, but it's five and then Quilliam. Actually, I should do some shout outs here. Um, we like I texted Lane and I was like, "Do you think like a bunch of our Twitch friends would want to play Flock Around for a little while?" And Lane was like, "Yeah, let's see." And Lane asked a bunch of friends, and so Maddie and Will ended up streaming it, and it was so fun. It was one of those times where like we had to stop because it was midnight and we've been playing for 4 hours and we had to stop, but it was just so fun. And the end of that stream is ridiculous because you can clearly tell that everybody like knows we're all tired and we need to go, but it was just such a nice time that we didn't want it to end. So you should expect probably some more streams with that group. It was Lane, Will, Maddie, me, Spice, and Shadakin. That was everybody, right? I think that was everybody that played with us. And it was a total like spur of the moment, just really fun thing. But if you want to see the VODs, I gotta wait another 56 seconds before I can shout out Will. All right, that's fine. We'll wait. But anyway, the VODs are over on their channel. It was so nice. It was just a really fun spur of the moment, like. And Glenn Red Toad 64 did not play with us, but he was like Statler and Waldorf heckling us from the chat. So he was an equal participant despite not really playing the game, which was very fun. So we'll have to do another one of those, maybe like a planned announced one, but sometimes it's fun to do those last minute silly bits. And then yesterday Lane and I drove all around to do a bunch of errands. I picked my foster dog. She's coming on Saturday, and so I was talking about one on my last stream, and I didn't end up picking him because I just felt like the one I ended up picking needed me more. And so I'll show you, because I didn't show the picture of the other one because he's currently still living with his family and they're trying to get him into rescue, and I didn't, he's still somebody's dog. I don't want to show that online, but this one is not, so I can show you her. Give me 1 second. So this is her. She's probably about 8 months old. And her hello Cozy Gremlin, thank you for the sub. They think she is about 8 months old. She is 11 pounds. She might be a little bigger than that, but when they took her in, she was 11 pounds, and so she's a little lady. And so Lane and I went all over to like get stuff to prepare for her. Yeah, she keeps all her weight in her ears, obviously. Look at those things. So it's fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. So Lane and I did a lot of that yesterday. We drove again, like all over the place. And then we also picked up some plants for Lane. I've got my little garden that's exploding on my porch. It's doing so well. My plants have like literally, I think they've like increased by 4 or 5 times in 2.5 weeks. So that's crazy. I'm very excited. And so we went and got Lane's plants. And then last night, similarly to the way that we played way too late and only had to stop because it was so late, we played Mecha Chameleon with some like, again, I don't like to use the phrase real life friends because our Twitch friends are also real life friends, but I haven't figured out a better way to say that yet. I guess the friends in our own city that we hang out with, and Cozy Gremlin, who is not in our meat friends. Nope, we're not gonna call him that. We're not calling him meat friends. No, we are not. So I'm gonna make. Can I give Will a shout out yet? Okay, there we go. So again, the VODs from Friday night are on Maddie and Will's streams. But last night we played Mecha Chameleon with Lane, Cozy Gremlin, What's His Face 11, my partner Lucas, Lord Haas, and me. And your meat space friends, you're all terrible. Stop it. Also, this is just a thought I had. I've been watching some other streamers. Would it be distracting from my stream if I had like a little I think about this for the VODs because I often like reference your chats. And then it's not like in the VOD, so it just seems like I'm talking to myself and I sound insane when I say things like, no, you can't say meat friends. How do we feel about like a low opacity like on-screen chat so you can kind of, maybe that's in the VOD? I'll think about that. I think it's kind of nice when it's kind of in that history spot too, but we'll see. I'll think about it. If that's something people would like. I just like, my games are kind of weird for that, I think. Because, because I'm always playing the build mode stuff, I think it's like really, it would be a lot going on. But I bet I could find one that would work. Because yeah, I agree. I think the context would be fun. Especially like if you're going back or you're somebody finding my VODs on YouTube, it sounds like I'm insane talking about these things without any chat on the screen, but I'll figure that out. I know like Glenn does that. I know Lane does that. I was watching Dom's stream before I came in, and Dom has an on-screen chat, and I think that might be nice. Lane, Punch a Chainsaw is playing Vampire Survivors right now. Our friend, that's his internet name. But anyway, stayed up way too late, having a really good time playing that, and then watching some World Cup stuff. Lucas and I stayed up watching World Cup stuff. And then today I was like hyper productive. I got tons. I don't know what got into me. I got tons of stuff checked off my to-do list that had been weighing on me for like months. And then I played some VR mini golf with my father for Father's Day. And then I took a fat nap, watched Cozy Gremlin, washed my hair, and now I'm here. Oh yeah, and I washed my dog too. Moose is pissed at me because he got a bath today, but he was stinky and he needed one. And his groomer is moving not far enough away. So I drive home to my parents' house to get my dog groomed because his groomer's so amazing. But it's already like a whole, I live 90 minutes from my parents. So it's already a whole thing. And the groomer is only 10 minutes from them. But she's moving to be about 35-40 minutes away from them, which is like, that's more distance. So we might learn how to groom Moosey ourselves. He might look a little scrungly for a while, but he's also, he's 12, so I think standing that long for a groom is getting harder for him anyway. So like, it's okay if I do a little at a time in my own house, but today, he just really needed a bath. My partner's parents are coming to visit this week before they go up to a bluegrass festival in northern Wisconsin. And I was like, you cannot see them when you stink like this. And also, you cannot get a new foster friend when you stink. I gotta say, my personal dogs will always be big, fluffy dogs. That is what I like. I like a fluffy dog. To me, the point of a dog is that it's fluffy. I love all dogs, but I really love a fluffy dog. Like, I like long-haired dogs. And, but I'm pretty excited to have a short-hair foster that I can just, like, plop in the tub and clean her off real quick and just, like, not have to brush her all the time. And I will share more about her when she's, like, available online. The rescue I'm working with is statewide. So I feel pretty comfortable like sharing that. I think I'm gonna think about it a little more, but I think I feel okay sharing that because it is statewide. It's not like a hyper specific area of like anybody could track me down. I think it's okay. Um, so we'll share some more stuff about her, and if you know anybody in the Midwest looking for a little puppy friend, I know a guy. It's me. I'm the guy. Um, but I'll have more. I'll start playing the game here in a second. I yap for the first so long of these streams. I always feel weird too that like I don't want to have a webcam because I do this sitting on my couch, and so like I'm usually sitting on my couch right after washing my hair, so I look like a worm. But it does feel funny that it's like my static streaming soon screen, but oh well. Anyway, we will see about me streaming on Wednesday and Sunday. It just depends on some stuff. The rescue has also asked me to like photograph some dogs, and that involves going outside, but it's gonna rain all week. So, if it's raining, I won't have anything else to do, so I'll stream. And I think we might be doing some kind of collab stream, lane stream on Wednesday in some capacity. I'm not sure what that looks like yet, but we were talking about maybe doing that, so I think we're gonna still yap about that. But anyway, now that I have yapped for so long and will continue to yap for another hour and 45 minutes, let's go check out our build. Here's our Seaside loft cabin in Paralives. It's taking me so long to build in this game, and I don't care. It's really nice because I feel like I get to take my time. Again, I do these streams to like be a relaxing space to hang out. I'm not doing these streams to be like a speed builder or the best builder. I'm just doing it because it's fun and I like talking and building and stuff. So if you were not here, took a pretty drastic turn at the last minute when we decided it's now a home for some skeletons. So we'll pop down. Oh, also, I swear I had another window right here. What happened to that? What happened to that window? Where'd she go? Did I remove it? There was that whole thing where like the room, everything was like wrong. Gotta make these kind of even. You were out for the second part of that stream. What? Yeah, hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll show you. Okay, so we fixed that. So here's the outside so far. This is gonna be our little screen porch study area, I think. I have literally no plan for what this build is gonna be. I just wanted to put stuff in it. So again, we've got our loft, spoilers, we've got our loft up here. This is gonna be the sleeping area of some kind, and then we'll come down here. They make skeletons, and I put them in places. So we got our little skeleton family. This one, don't worry, has his 3 beverages. Why did my house just get dark? Oh, kick ass, a bunch of my Christmas lights just died. Awesome. Hold on. They're flickering. Why did that happen? Alright, well, I'll have to order some more of those. The problem is that I very frequently have to like replace them at the same time. So then they all kind of die at the same time. A bunch of people were just here when a different set went out. All of a sudden my corner just got really dark. Okay, we'll deal with that later. So anyway, he's got his 3 drinks. He's got his hydration, his vibes, and his caffeine. That's the rule of the 3 drinks. And he's got his little, they did a collaboration with unpacking. So he's got his little unpacking book, like he's trying to decide, like maybe they just moved in and they got to figure out where they're putting all their stuff. So he's sitting at the counter. Here's our kitchen. Again, this took me so long because I'm still really learning all the things of Paralives. And that's okay. I don't care how long this takes me because it's just really fun and very meditate-y, and it's nice to have people hopping in and chatting. So here's our little burgundy kitchen. Here's our bathroom. Here's our bathroom. That was a Row 69 420 special request. So I honored it. Uh, so here we got some little stuff up on our shelves. We got it's a little goose bathroom. So we got our little goose artwork. Here's our bathroom. And then tonight, yeah, I guess they are ducks, not geese. Yeah, so they're kind of all ducks then, because this is a little duck too. I love it. I just think they're really cute. Those actually come with the game. Again, you can upload your own. This was a collaboration as well. Best hot dog in town, cheeseburger. Yeah, Mogus. Just like a wolf poster. There's some really cute ones. There's some really cute stuff, but I've been enjoying the fact that you can pop in your own. I think it's really sweet. That's a really cool customization. Might have to pick this game up. Listen, it's, again, I've said this before, the actual gameplay is not super substantial yet, but the building is really fun. There's a lot you can do. So, okay. Again, we talked about this. I built myself into the world's stupidest corner with this. I have no idea how I'm gonna fit everything in here, and I feel like I'm gonna waste a lot of space, but we're gonna try. So, I think we're gonna put a dining room table down here. And I can kind of line it up with this. I just put that rug there so that I wouldn't forget. And if we need to move it, we'll move it. So let's pick a little table. I like this one, I think. And obviously we'll pick a matching wood grain. So we'll grab this. If you love your stuff matching, this game is, so satisfying. Let's get some chairs. Is that a big enough dining room table? I mean, they've got this and a living room, and I think it's gonna be okay. Because the other option is that I do a big long one. Although that could also be. I'm just worried about it, the stairs being in the way, you know? Oops, did I put that down somewhere? Yeah, I did. Okay, this one's also. Circle or rectangle? And you can make it we could make it a square. But I do kind of like the rectangle or the circle on the circle rug, and I think I want to use that. The one thing they're missing is an eyedropper. You do have to either get your color codes yourself or just fuck around with this. How do you feel about a blue little sun rug? Because then it ties into all of this. Although I had also picked out that orange pretty intentionally, I think. Let's see if the orange. And maybe we'll do a black table instead. Maybe I'll pull the black off this door. Let's see. If we hate it, we hate it, and we'll change it. Oops. Because I just feel like I like the wood grain, but it's also so close to the actual wall of the house that I feel like it gets lost a little. I'll think about it. Because I'm not sure the black is the move either, but then we can use these chairs, and I really like that. Yeah, like I kind of feel like this is like not a great use of space. Does it fit to put that like, no, it does not. Does it fit if I put this like over here? But then it might be kind of weird to have the living room over here. This is one of those, it's gonna be like, you know how like A-frames are never like super thoughtfully laid out because the space is limited? It's gonna be like that. And that's okay. I ain't worried about it. It's just for funsies. Oh yeah, and then Skelly is gonna be in the living room watching TV. Okay. What could I put like right here? Maybe it's like a little bookshelf against the stairs or something to just take up some of this? I don't know. That's kind of a problem with open floor plans, is I really like open floor plan type stuff. At least to build it. But, it is really hard to then, like, decide how that gets laid out. What kind of flowers do you want? This is cute. And we'll pull, I know what color I want for that. We'll pull the green. Or the blue, sorry. It's been a long day. Cute. Lane, this could be a fun, like, you could build your dream home for the boyfriends. You could do, like, different rooms or different, like, boyfriend themes or something. That could be cute. You could just build whatever you want to. The whole thing is that it's just so customizable. You can build whatever you want. I think we're gonna put... Gotta put something over here. I do kind of like the take it easy thing. It's kind of like 70s-ish. Velveeta, I think I talked about this. Cherished member of stream, Velveeta fan club. Once, I am like redoing my living room when I bought my couch, right? And so now I have Starry Night over a dark green couch, and it just really doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And it's too cool toned, and I want some warm toned stuff over it. And Velveeta fan club went on an Etsy bender and found me like a bunch of stuff that I could put over my couch, which was so amazing. And I haven't bought anything yet because I care immensely about giving money to a real artist, and real art, even prints, can be like rightfully pricey, and I just want to make sure I'm doing it the right way. But it has not been in the budget yet to replace all that stuff. Oh, I want this one. We'll do black frames. Guys, I just finished taking a shower and a very scary bug crawled out of the drain and died. Oh no. Are you okay? I can't promise that won't happen here. I was in the shower yesterday, and there was just like, so Moose sleeps in my bathtub overnight because it's cold and he loves it. There was just like a fuck ass tick in my tub, and I washed it down the drain. I was like, ugh. I've had a real house centipede problem lately. Not like too many, but more than one is too many. So, that's been my battle here. Was it like do you guys have like shower roaches by you? We don't. We do not have, I don't believe roaches are like native to my area at all. So I've never had one, but my best friend used to live in Arizona, and it was like a regular thing that I'd be like staying there, and like roaches would crawl out of the sink. Like that's just the thing that happens there. And I was like, no thanks. No thank you. Yeah, she actually lived in Florida too. Everywhere roaches in Florida. Yeah. My best friend she went to college in Florida and then moved to Arizona. And so everywhere I visit her, she's got roaches. All right, we're gonna need something to at least visually fill this space a little. I'm thinking like an end table here. Let's see what we got. Does this? Oh, you can. So it's like a cutie little console table. I like that very much. So we'll kind of pop her against this. What else? Let's here before I make too many decisions. Let's see. Let's see how I could fill that space. First of all, we definitely need some lamp. I don't know if that's a wall lamp or if that's a. Did something just happen? It sounded like my little follow or something notification, but I don't see it. So if you followed, I'm really sorry that I didn't just see you. Maybe it's a sound in my. I feel like every once in a while I confuse. Like there's sounds sort of in my chill hop, that sound like the follow notification, and then I just sound crazy. But if somebody followed, thank you. Show yourself. Okay. Let me get back. Gotta get back to my gosh darn game. Okay. I also learned that when I minimize Paralives, even if I'm moving my mouse on another screen, it moves in Paralives. And that's why it looks crazy. Like all of a sudden stuff is highlighting even when I'm in a different window. Like right now I have Twitch open. But it looks like I'm clicking around in Paralives. So I'm very sorry about that. It's a little bit distracting. Damn, they got leg lamp. Hell yeah. I love that guy from Lord of the Rings. Leg a lamp. So silly. I can just tell this hurts everybody's eyes. Be good. Thank you. Sometimes I am funny. Lane's not the only gamer sister who's silly over here. I like rattan. Let's see if we got some good like wall lights maybe. We definitely need some kind of like rug or landing here. Is that a piece of grass clipping into my house? Oh my god. Happy Father's Day stream, Dad. Thank you. If you're only on my stream, which is unlikely, and you haven't seen Lane's stream, I am Lane's chat's stream dad. Hello, Velveeta Fan Club. How's it going? We got Bird Rave. Why'd you eat half a cabbage? Do you want to talk about that? Bill, NyQuil Science Guy Quill is here. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see everybody this evening. Oh, this could be... Does that look too much like an outdoor light? I'm gonna be honest, I've also done like some pretty ridiculous like cabbage binges. You know what's really good? Here's my like lazy tip. Is I buy bags of coleslaw and you like fry them you dry fry them on the stove. You can use a little oil if you want, and it kind of condenses a little. And then I add like a bunch of seasoning and stuff, and then I roll them in you can either roll them in rice paper and make egg rolls, because it's very simple egg roll. Or I'll plop some of it on a like I'll make rice noodles, and then I'll plop some of that mix on top and drizzle a peanut sauce, and I just call it egg roll in a bowl. And that is a really good way to eat a lot of cabbage, which is really good for you. Or so I've been told. Maybe that's big cabbage lying to us, but, you know. Does that touch the plant? Okay, now... Save the game. Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you. Hello, Mad Harper. I gave you a shout at at the very beginning of stream because I was talking about our fun on Friday night. Um, if you again, if you weren't here on Friday, Lane and I didn't stream it on our streams, but the Mad Harper and Squilliam have it on there. So if you need to see us taking pictures of birds, it was an exceptionally silly, silly fun stream. We had so much fun. So I gotta pull this. Oh wait, no. I want that. All right, what do we think about the white? I think that's fine. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Writing a paper. The paper we prevented you from writing for 4 hours on Friday. Is that the paper you're talking about? We asked Lane, or we asked, again, Lane, I texted Lane and I was like, hey, do you think our internet friends want to play Flock Around? And Lane was like, yeah, probably, let me ask. And so she asked a bunch of people. And I believe the Mad Harper's response was, I have a 10-page paper due next Friday at noon. Of course I will be there. So, that's, uh-oh. What's up, Cozy Gremlin? No, why do you do this to me? Okay, I'll have to find a clown item. Let's see. No, my kitchen's beautiful. I think there's a little clown statue. Where is he? Because, like, his face changes. The clown stuff, when you're playing the game, the faces on those change at 1 a.m. and then they go back at 3 a.m. Where the hell is it? Can you search? Here. He's not staying there. I'm gonna fix it. And then we'll do... Claney, have you played this on stream yet? I don't think you have. You've been in a Nancy Drew mood. There we go. He's sitting at the bar. With his best friend, Skelly. Okay. Let me catch up on chats. You've been playing off stream. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm having fun. I actually, honestly, I like haven't had a ton of time for video games. I am done with shows for June. So like I have a weirdly normal couple of weeks, and then like I basically only have shows the first week of July, and then I think I've got like one off one after that, but like I'm only working for 2 bands all summer, which is really rare for me. I did that on purpose. I am so burned out on being a person and being at my day job, and it's starting to spill into being burned out on photography work, and I really, really, really don't want that to happen. So temporarily, to protect that, I've like pulled back a little bit. So I'm gonna have a pretty quiet photography summer, but it's with 2 bands that I love like very dearly and know very well. So I'll be with them. But other than that, like 100% of my summer shows are with those 2 bands this year. Because I need to chill out, and I need to take a break. And part of getting a foster dog is that it's going to be like a mandatory break. I mean, it'll be work in a different way, but it will be more like, hey, you have to slow down because like you're taking care of this additional creature and trying to help her find her family and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to chill out, but like I've hardly even had the brain power to play video games for fun. I check in on Tamagotchi life every day, but that's kind of been it. And then I stream, obviously, when it makes sense, but I really haven't I really haven't like been playing The Sims or Paralives for fun. I've only really been doing it on stream. I love this duck table. It's that girl who bullied Lane in Date Everything. Rebel the duck. I don't know if I like this. What was I looking? Wasn't I looking for something to like replace it? What else can we put there? What kind of stuff we got? We could do like a bookshelf could be nice. A bookshelf with stuff on top of it. Do they have a shorter bookshelf? This is wild and huge. I wish there was like a short, wide bookshelf. These are all kind of tall bookshelf. I love this little cart. Actually, hydrate. Thank you. I said this. I start to feel better at the beginning of stream. I was talking about. Oh, you can tell I'm shrimping it in my reclining chair. My throat feels a little better now, but my Moose, my dog, he hates when I clear my throat. He hates if I make the sound of drinking. He doesn't like mouth sounds, but he really doesn't like when I clear my throat. And so beginning of stream, I like had to clear my throat so bad. And I couldn't do it because he's sleeping on the couch across from me, and I was just like, I don't want him to leave. Hold on, I'm also gonna show a cute picture of Mimo from today. He got a bath today again, so he's not speaking to me, but he wants to hang out with me anyway. So he was like chilling on my couch, just like, I don't care about you. I don't care. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself really quick so I can take a drink. I'm back. Actually, because other people are here now. So let me show off I picked my foster dog, who I get on Saturday. This is her. So she'll be with us for hopefully a very short amount of time. The goal is that she's not here for long, because the goal is to get her adopted so we can help another dog. Yeah, the goal is that she's not with me for terribly long. And that's also my goal, because a lot of people are already making jokes about me keeping her, and I can't do that. I can't do that because I have a 2-dog limit in my apartment. And if I keep my very first foster dog, A, that means I can't help other dogs. And B, it means I can't get like the next kind of dog that I absolutely like. I like a big black fluffy dog. And she's really little and she's very smooth coat, and I want the best life for her, and I want that to be with somebody else. So I basically told the rescue, like, they asked like what kind of dogs I would like to foster, and I was like, give me the small little ones with not a lot of fur, because I'll be a lot less likely to keep them. Again, I love every dog. I love all dogs. But my dog is a dog that looks like this. Give me that floopy boy. Also, my update, I was showing this off. I did order one of these. If anybody's been getting influenced on the internet to buy these moon sleep pillows, I did order one. It will come in early July, and I will report back. It's made for people who sleep like Master Chief from Halo when he dies, and that's how I sleep. So that's why that was in my Discord, because I was showing it off last time. But it isn't here yet. We're waiting on it. Okay, did I do all the redeems? Hydrate, posture check. I did. Okay. Let me make sure I was making sure I turned my mic back on. Been yapping for a while. Where I write my paper when I could be playing Baldur's Gate 3 or Sekiro. Exactly. Or flock around. She is a little crickety. They might have to meet. I'm not sure Moose is gonna tolerate her, so so her name right now is Holly. And I thought that was really cute, but the rescue already has a puppy named Holly right now. So they asked me to change her name to June, which was really funny because I've one of the names I like picked out for my own future dog was Junebug. So, but I'm currently, I think my next dog will actually be named Minnow because I like the idea of having Moose and Minnow. Um, so like maybe this foster dog is Junebug. Then I help her find her new house, and that'll be it'll be fun. But yeah, we might have to have a little puppy play date, especially because like Velveeta Fan Club's dogs actually came from the same rescue that I'm fostering for. So it'll be like a little special. I'm sure the rescue would love to see that too. Like love to see some pictures. So the titular Velveeta and Cricket. Okay, cool. Well, let's pick back up. I was trying to think if there's a spot over here. What if I move that plant? What if I put like a little cart here? What if I put this plant more over here? Because it was kind of clipping through anyway, but it doesn't really matter if it clips through the stairs, because that is a thing it could do in real life. Whereas this could be... I kind of want this to be like a coffee cart, but I guess it would be weird to put that by the door. But I could still put an end table there. I think that's better. Let's put this here for now. I'm not sure I'm done with it. And I'm also gonna see if I like this positioned any other way. It's kind of a, it's like that huge plant in The Sims that I always want to use and can never find a way to use. Because it clips through everything. What other plants do we got? Actually, I'm so distracted today. Let's try to find like a nice accent table, which could maybe go along here. That would also fix that. We'll start here. Let's find an end table first. Stop getting 8,000 steps ahead of myself. I kind of like this mid-century-ish one. And then we can drag her like as big as we need her to be. I'm actually going to pull it a little forward so she doesn't clip through the wall. So we'll do that. I think we'll make her... How does it look in red? That's not really like a common table color, but the game lets me do it, so I kind of want to do it. I love that. Love it. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay, we're not going to worry about furnishing that yet. I just needed to find something for the space. Can I flip this? Because I could flip it, and then I could put the coffee cart here if the door part was on. Maybe I don't like that. That feels bad for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, still not done. There's still... Could this come like right here? I just like the idea of a coffee cart. Oh my god, I can smell Moose from over here. He just smells like wet dog. He takes forever to dry because he's half Newfoundland. So he's just like, he's basically wet for like 12 hours after he gets a bath because he really doesn't like blow dryers. And there are some times where we have to do it, but I didn't do it to him today. What if we put the little coffee cart like here? Oops. Can they fit though? I fear they won't be able to walk through that space. So maybe not. Okay. I also don't really want to put it by the bathroom. What about here? Nah, we're gonna kill it for now. No big. If we find a spot for it, we'll find a spot for it, but I'm not gonna freaking agonize over that. I will agonize over a rug though. Give me a rug. Did everybody have a nice weekend? I know I pretty much hung out with every single person, basically every person in my chat this weekend, except either in real life or on the internet. Hello, Shaddy. Yeah, you can thank Cozy Gremlin for that. She's just always out here finding the clown nonsense. Oh, let's do. What if? Hold on. What if we match this rug to the bathroom? So what if we did like that, and then I guess the flowers are just white. So if we just did like that, and then I want the green to be correct. I might hate this, but we're gonna try it because I think it would be cute. Let's try it. And then it'll go with that little burgundy color. And obviously we'll make her small. This might take me a second. We're gonna get there. Pop that right there. Are you like mostly aligned? Can't really tell. Get back against the wall. There we go. I don't love that it like sticks out quite so much, but this cannot be the thing that I get hung up on. So let's just call it good. I do wish the rugs could have, I wish you could adjust them like lengthwise. You can kind of only adjust them like the whole thing up and down. There might be some. Can you adjust these? No. There might be some that you can make them shorter and longer. Hey, what do we want our doormat to say? You can customize this. What do we want it to say? I'll put it there for now, and if anybody has any good ideas, we'll pop it on there. I think I might want it to be You guys and your Gilbert Gottfried is so funny. That's like a recurrent God. Retro64 really blessed us with hypothetical live action Bugs Life. You guys are so funny. So we'll do a blue rug with green text. Yeah, let's start with the green. Actually, do we have any good like skeleton puns? Because this is their skeleton home. I don't remember why that. I think it was like a very spur of the moment collaboration between Rose 69420 and Samphibian. Get boned. Okay, but only because I really love Shaddy. Okay. Only because I feel like that's gonna make you happy. We'll see if I keep that. But for now, okay. Yeah, it is it's like a nice script font. Alright. What do we want to pop up here? Obviously. Because it's our Skelly home. And he's kind of like a scary Skelly, though. I wish he was like a little cuter. Because like the actual skeleton, look how cute he is. He's like, hey. Hey. Something just made the sound. Is it Candy Girl? The text is so small. Anyway, hi. Thank you for the follow. It's really nice to have you. I'm Kenzie. I am my streams are all building in either The Sims 4 or Paralives, which is very new. Other than this, I started on Twitch as my sister's mod. So Lil Gamer Lane here in my chat is my real life sister. But I also mod for her chat a couple nights a week. And then when I do my own chat, or when I do my own stream, I just build, and I like to be like a chill wind down stream to help people chill out or get work done or, do chores, get ready for bed, all the things. So I'm super glad you're here. Are you a streamer? Or do you also stream, or are you just a game enthusiast? Um, we always like knowing the bananas are really cute. Lane and I went shopping for my foster dog yesterday, and I very nearly got her a banana toy. But it had some um, so a viewer, cool. Well, we're really happy to have you. Um, so we went shopping yesterday, and so a thing you have to know about my own dog Moose, which Candy Girl, if you're relatively new into our stream here, here's my dog. This is my dog Moose. He is the world's biggest, most sensitive baby. He does not like squeaky toys because he, not to, oh, stretch, thank you. Oh, big stretch. He does not like squeaky toys because not to like put human emotions on a dog, but he absolutely 100% believes that you're hurting his friends if you squeak a toy at him. And he doesn't squeak his toys. He doesn't destroy his toys. Like, he babies them like they are his friends. And so I'm getting a foster dog on Saturday. And so I bought large cat toys for my foster dog because they don't squeak. And I was like, I can't have a dog in my house that's gonna squeak a bunch of stuff because it'll stress Moose out, and I want this to be a good experience for Moose too. Because it's his house, first and foremost, it's his house. So we almost got her a cat toy banana, but it had a lot of like dangly things on it, and she's like a puppy, so I didn't want to cause problems. So she got an ice cream cone and a big floppy sloth that I thought was really cute. And then she'll get to take those home with her when she gets adopted. So, let's see. Hope for the foster experience goes well. Yeah, my family has fostered for a long time. My parents, and I've kind of helped on and off as I've been able. But this is my first one, like, on my own. So, yeah. It's gonna be good, I hope. I'm gonna customize this lamp. Candy Girl, do you play Paralives? Have you played this one yet? Or do you just like watching people? I'm having a lot of fun with it. But it's also really easy to get super like lost in the sauce because there's so much that you can customize. Yeah, you just started yesterday? Cool. It's I'm a lifelong Sims player. So it's been a slight bit of an adjustment, but I'm really enjoying it. Let's see, what can we pop up here? Do you have any cute? Yeah, like Lane, so they've got like plushies from Unpacking, and they're all part of Unpacka is the part of the collaboration. It's really sweet. They did a great job. I mean, again, it's not that there's a ton of stuff in this game yet, but there is, thank you. There is like basically unlimited customization on it. So, no matter what, I mean, it's almost like there's tons and tons of stuff because of the way that you can customize it. Just put some curtains. Like, watch this. Even this? The Sims could never. Well, they probably could, but the Sims would never. They'd make us pay $40 for that to be in an expansion pack. Oh, shoot, but then it does kind of get into the light. Okay. We'll do the other kind of curtain. We'll do one of the ones where it's like on... I think you can flip what side it's on. Yeah. We'll do it like that. that. And then we'll pull it. I'm gonna have to move that lamp a little. We'll pop it like that, and then we'll, whoops. The camera do be a little silly. What if I just flip these? There we go. I kind of liked them better the other way, but I don't want to deal with that curtain clipping. And then we will obviously, we'll flip that. Actually, let's make that the black rod. And then the curtain will be, how will this look? So if you weren't here at my last stream, I actually like developed a whole color palette using Coolors, which is a really cool color palette development website. I'm a graphic designer in my day job and I use it like daily. So it's like, it's funny that I can also use it for my decorating video game. But so this color palette was kind of developed in a separate app. All right, we still need something. Is there a record player? That would be a great spot for a record player, and I think there is. Yes. Oh shit. She's gonna clip. Not if I do it like this. Not if I do it like this. And then we could put, here, we'll scooch that over a little. Maybe make it smaller. God, the sliders are such a, oh, this is the best. I'll make the record player a little smaller. And then I just need like candles or something. Oh, we got some clutter. Let's just do some like, what do we got? Books. Yeah, they got like the unpacking boxes. They did such a cute job. They've already got quite a few like collaborations moving on this thing, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love all the kitchen clutter. That's the easiest space to make look like it's really lived in, is the kitchen when it comes with really good clutter. Amogus. Hatsune Miku. I think I want to give him a little guitar case, like in the corner. We'll do it like that. It's a cute little detail. I still need something to fill this space. And we can adjust this plant if we need to. If he needs to come down at all. Where the candles live? Right here. What kind we get? Or like a little bird. We can just put like a little bird. Or a pig. Or one of these. Maybe that's the move. I just love a good like cluttered shelf. Unfortunately, I also love a good salt lamp. I'm a salt lamp bitch in real life. I have one in my room. Just for the vibes. I have a lot of like, I've talked about this so many times. I have a lot of like mood lighting stuff in my house because I don't like overhead lighting, but B, my apartment doesn't really have any. So I had to bring all my own. Let's do some pillar candles maybe. Oh, right in front of the curtains. Started on fire. Super fun. Maybe these are enough. And so I really like I have a lot of like blue, like galaxy light type stuff in my bedroom. So then the salt lamp brings out a little bit of like orange warmth to it. I really like it. All right, what can we plop down in front of this? Is this like a little wooden tree? Hell yeah. Little wooden tree. Let's do it. Cool. That satisfies that area to me. That already has helped fill this in a little. I do think it's still like weirdly empty. but I don't think I want to worry about it too much. Also, now these don't really match. What could go in there? If you're new to Paralives or to my stream, you can upload all your own photos, which is super fun. So like, here's a bunch of pictures I uploaded of my dog, and I can put them in the video game. It's so fun. Okay, maybe these are fine. I do wish you could customize them a little. Like if you could like swap. I would love for this to match these orange curtains over here. Let's leave it for right now. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Okay, and I was gonna see if I could find a better plant. I do really like that one. It's just not super practical. I love this. Is like that one I always use in The Sims. The one I use way too much of because it's freaking beautiful, and I can tell this is my plant in Paralives. I put that stupid plant in like every single corner. What's this one? And then I think this is not the final couch. I just put it there to not forget that I wanted to do that. Whoop. I was gonna check on my chat real quick. Okay, I think I'm pretty good and caught up on that. Or what if we had like, could I put 2 plants? Like a tall one, and then do they have any like little guys? It could be kind of cute to have a couple. Like a nice monstera. I think, did I put a monstera over here? I did, so maybe let's pick a different one. Did I use this one yet? Nope. Let's use that one. Thanks for spending your Sunday night with me. Again, I say this a lot, but like, I stream to make myself calm down a little, and that's especially needed on Sunday nights. I try not to complain about my day job a lot, especially on stream, but in general, most days I really like my job. I like what I do on a day-to-day basis very much. I'm very good at it. I feel very successful in it. But it's like a real bad time for like a lot of completely unrelated reasons at my job right now. And so it's just been like really, it's like the kind of time where like I don't want to get out of bed in the morning, which is terrible. I'm sorry if you feel the same way about any aspect of your life right now, because it sucks. And yeah, it's just really hard. So I'd like this to be, oh damn it, it's gonna click through. What if I make it, what if I turn this? I try to just be a spot people can hang and chill out before the week starts, and not have to think about those things too much. The Sunday scaries are big tonight. Yeah, me too. But we can hang out and build a little skeleton house and be a little less stressed out tonight. And hopefully that's a nice time. This is still like a weird amount of space, but I don't know what to do about it other than to extend the kitchen, which I guess I could do. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I hate that. Let's see if I hate it. If I hate it, we won't do it. It's a video game. It would need to be like... Actually, okay, hold on. What? First of all, which ones am I using? Gotta remember that. Okay. Is there a curved edge one on this? No, not yet. Okay. What about... What if we just did like... Oops. They don't snap together super well yet. They do sometimes, but not here. Oh, and actually, what if I no. What if I like obscure this a little so that there's like slightly more walking room? I'm hoping they can sit under the stairs. That could be a little bit of a problem. Worst case scenario, I have to bump it over a little. Hey, why aren't you giving me my guideline right now? Why not? That's pretty centered on that rug. Because like if I need to do like this, and then you come over here. This is a better use of the space. I'm just not sure that I love it. I'll need to move some stuff. Let's try. Let's keep going. Let's try it. We'll try it. I can extend it by like a little, so it's kind of more of a wraparound kitchen. And then flip that. And then I don't think I gave them a dishwasher, so we could do that, and that would like be an effective use of that. It's so weird that the corner one like divots in so much, but that's fine. I'm not gonna make myself nuts over that. I could also give them more devices then too, like a toaster. Let's at least do a dishwasher. A dishwashy. I don't remember if it's like The Sims where it needs to go. Can it stand on its own, or do you put it in stuff? I think you can put it in stuff. Because I like that. I didn't mean to do that, but I will save. And then maybe we could pull... Well, that color matches the fridge. I think it's just white, technically. It's like a lighting issue that makes it look a different color. Let's find out. 696969. Hell yeah. What if... So now they technically match. It's just a silly lighting issue sometimes. I think I also made this match. I think I like it. And what I could also do is then the garbage could come over here. And I could put like... This plant could come over here instead, and I could make it big boy. Can make it big boy. They're gardener skeletons who live here, okay? It's my stream, I make the rules. How do we feel about that? I could put some more clutter on it. It's not perfect. And I think I'll still need to move. I think this is gonna need to move a little. And that's okay. It's a video game. They should be able to walk through here. So we'll have a little dining area. We'll have a little... That's like a nice sized kitchen, honestly, for a house like this. But now we gotta put some stuff on the counter. We need more stuff. Like a little gingerbread house. What else could we put there? Do I have a paper towel roll anywhere yet? Let's do it. Paper towels, or like a fruit bowl. We could do... I think there's a fruit bowl, actually. Am I making that up? No, there it is. So we could have a fruit bowl. We could have some paper towel rolls. Might get big fruit bowl. Although I guess I just did make like mega bananas. And maybe we could have a plant up there still, like a smaller plant. And I always love, I'm gonna go see if there's just like some like mail. I kind of love like plopping mail on the counter. I do that in The Sims too. It just feels like someone lives there. It just feels nice and comfy cozy. Let's do... Which ones haven't I used? We could have some roses. Well, that'll compete with the red of the kitchen. So let's do... I like this. They're skeletons, so maybe they need a little cauldron one. How's that? And then I'll put our paper towels and our fruit bowl. And then over here, I want some just like... I swear I saw some mail. Where did I see that? Was it in the... It's so funny because like some of this stuff you can only find if you look under the exact correct location. I wish the doily was circular. I'd like to put that under the fruit bowl. Like, where did we just find... It was, like, books and stuff. And I feel like the mail was under that. Was it... Mail? Oh, that's a mailbox. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Paper? Maybe we want... a newspaper. Oh, bats. It's freaking bats. This is like a mail holder. That's just paper. Let's see. What do we got? They're reading comics. Ooh, this is obviously not what I'm looking for, but it's kind of fun to see what other wallpaper options there are. Oh, that's cute. Axolotl? What's that one on the right? Does it look like a puppy? What's it say though? I can't tell. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I got a scratch. My back of my neck is itchy suddenly. Let's do... Well, I will put that down. Save. And then that seems huge though. Let's make it a little smaller and we'll kind of like pop it off to the side like that. That feels like a nice lived-in kitchen to me. Sitting working on how he's unpacked these. Got his 3 drinks, his 3 beverages. Essential to life. We've got our... This feels like a better use of the space. I think I like this. I am concerned about this being under the stairs, but I think it's high enough up that they'll be okay. So now I want to pick a couch, because this is not actually the couch I want. I just put it there so I wouldn't forget to do it. I was looking for places to put skeletons. I think there's only the skeleton in the sitting pose, skeleton. So I can't like put one in bed, unfortunately. Oh, there's a little witchy one. Okay, this is skeleton wife is over here. So skeleton husband is working on whatever he's got over here. Skeleton wife is gonna be over here. And I think she has legs, right? Actually, I should make sure she does before I... Okay, she does. So let's pick a couch for her. We'll do... couch. And... tiger couch. Someday we should do a build like based on the silly items in this, and like we could maybe do the tiger couch. But for now, I want to fill the like I like the cabin vibe, right? Honestly, this one kind of fits the cabin vibe. I might just need to adjust the colors. This is my favorite couch in the game. You've already seen me use it a couple times because it's so cute and I love it. What color could I make it? It could be green. I could pull like one of the greens from the plants. I'll fix her in a second. Like, what if I pulled... Oh, you actually can't get the plants colors. Are we so sure? Moose has his head completely like wedged in pillows. We were playing Mecha Chameleon with some friends last night, and Moose was just like wedging his snoot in the couch, and I was like, Lucas, can you like make sure he's breathing? Like, he was being a little dramatic. This couch is a little too vibrant for what I just want it to be like a darker. I'm not sure that's the move. That could be cute. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna take this green. That green's not good, but we're gonna fix it. So we're gonna do that and then pull it way down. So then it's still in the same like palette. Boom. Do that. So it's all still like, this now matches the green in here, which all ties into this red and this blue and orange as well. So now we have to fix her. And I also have to decide how close this couch is gonna go to like the living room stuff. I don't want her legs to clip, so we have to be careful about how far back we move her. There we go. Maybe that's okay. And then I will get her a pillow. A pillow to rest on. What kind of pillow would she like? I kind of like the flower one that I had there before. And we could make it like... do that. We could turn it a little. And then... yeah, the camera is not quite great yet, but it'll get there. That looks ridiculous. The other skeleton must, like, maybe I don't have her sitting down far enough. Oops. She's kind of floating, you know? So we could have her... I need to punch the walls down. There we go. Who's streaming? I bet it's Onsta. I feel like I always get Onsta notifications. Yeah, it is. Man, Onsta hustles, man. She's always going. Streaming, I'm sure, is her full-time job. Or at least a sizable part of her job. Let's do this one. Because that's going to be... and I'll make it that orange. It's just going to work better for what I need right here. There we go. Plus you know I freaking love green and orange. Like foresty green and a good burnt orange. Mwah. It's my whole house. Okay. Good. Now she's got a little cushion. Gotta have that back support. What you doing, Moosey? Hi, buddy. Are we speaking again? been a grumpus today. Okay, we do have to fix this moose. What color scarf do we want him to have? Maybe blue? I think he's technically a Christmas decoration, but I have a moose in my house that's up all year, so he's all the time. My moose is I have a big gold moose head. I'm sure I've shown that on stream, but I have a big gold moose head in my real life living room. Hi, buddy. You want to go on the porch, moose? You can go on the porch. It's open. Go ahead. He got to go to the PARK today. Oh, you're just gonna sit in the middle of the living room? Okay. You do you. We need these boys, and I'll pull. I want it to match this one. Whoops. So we'll do this for the main color. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting, actually. I think this is the right move. And then we'll pull the handle color for like the front of the console, which honestly, that might already be the case here. So now it's kind of like a set. And maybe we'll make the moose that color. Let's see how that looks. If it looks bad, we won't do it. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Can I make you any shorter? No. Okay, that's okay. We need a television so they can watch their skelly shows. We'll need some curtains because that's a sizable freaking window. What time's it? 9:26. Okay. We got some time. I did see our friend Dom's playing Cult of the Lamb again tonight, so I think we're gonna go see him after stream. Friend o' the stream, Dom. I'm excited to have somebody to raid. Lane found her Twitch friends very, very quickly because she set out on a mission and she found some art, like, absolutely, again, basically all of our Twitch friends Lane found, and she found real freaking good ones. So I'm excited to find some too, and Dom's a good one, so we're gonna get all our friends all together. Cool skeleton, thank you. There's actually several of them. I'll show you after I finish these curtains, which might not even be the final curtains because that looks like really far apart. What if I did like 2 sets of curtains like this? Cool skeletons. Yeah, thank you for fixing that. I can't believe you'd erase my other skeleton friends that you didn't know existed until I told you. It's very insensitive. No, we'll go see him in a second. I just want to... It matters to me that these are, like, correct. We'll do it like that. Although, you would never have... Oh. We'll just pop them up top. Boom. I like that better. Right? That feels good. And then we need a lamp over here for sure. Anyway, I'm excited to get to contribute to our ever-growing super special group of internet friends, and that includes a lot of our again, I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't like to say real life friends because everybody is a real life friend, right? But we have so many friends in our actual, like, that we know in person, that give us both, Lane and I both, like, so much of their time, which is super super sweet. So I like to loop them in. It's fun when we can get like our in-person friends to stream with us too, and we do a lot of fun stuff. Pop that in here. Can you do it in The Sims? It does not, and that is what this. Again, I'm trying not to like too dramatically compare the games, because I think that puts a lot of pressure on the Paralives studio. They are a small independent studio. And so people really want this to be a dramatic, like, oh, they're coming for The Sims, blah, blah, blah. But like, they're also just making their own game that is very much inspired by The Sims. And in some ways, it's got a long way to go before it catches up to The Sims in terms of the actual gameplay. But the build mode, I gotta say, is substantially better than The Sims in a lot of ways. In other ways, they don't have as many items, but the options are much better. The customization is a lot better. This is our Get Boned mat. That was Shaddy's idea. Yeah, so it's just different. It's not better, it's not worse. There's a lot of stuff I like about Paralives that I don't like about The Sims, and vice versa. There's things I like about both, there's things I don't like about both. The major up that it has on The Sims is the build mode is just so customizable. So if what you love about The Sims is building, which is what I love about The Sims, 100% worth your money, because it's only going to get better. Paralives has also shared that they're very committed to not releasing paid DLC. It will only be free updates, which, coming from The Sims, where every new update is a $40 expansion pack, that's pretty cool to hear a smaller studio say, like, nope, like, you buy the game once and then you're just gonna get whatever comes out. That's awesome. That's a really cool thing. So and people are, I suspect they'll do like a pay what you can, like they'll just have like a tip jar on their website or whatever, so that people can contribute if they want to. Let's put a ceiling fan in here. I never think to put ceiling fans in the living room. I cannot. So this is a loft if you're just tuning in ish. So it's like a loft with a catwalk over to a an second level balcony patio. So I can only put fans and stuff like where they would actually work. My sister pirated basically every Sims 4 expansion pack. Honestly, good for her. EA. Ugh. Yeah, big opinions about that. Maybe we won't do a ceiling fan. What else can we do? What if we did... What are we gonna put on either side of this moose? Could be something on the wall. What if we did another animal head? Oh. Rocket ship. Oh, there is like a little deer one too. That's really cute. That's like the Animal Crossing one. That's like just wood. This one is too. They're all just like wood decorations. Do you need Billy Bass? Ugh. I've talked about Billy Bass on stream before. That's not just a Midwestern thing, right? Everybody knew about those. You like push the button and they'd sing. Here's their wall of Skeleman friendship. We'll put like that and then Um, maybe a mirror over it. Y'all know from my Sims building that I freaking love a good wall mirror. I love mirrors in real life because I just think they add a lot of space. Um, they make a room look bigger because they reflect. Obviously, I'm not mansplaining mirrors to people. I just mean like they make a space look bigger um, because they reflect light. Billy Bass was everywhere for a little while. Yeah. I was pretty sure that was the case. Let's go grab that. I think I want everything to be in a black frame because that'll match like the doorway and the this. But now the question is, do I want this lower with this over it? I'm not even sure I like that. I thought I did. Try this. Okay, now what could I put under that? Plates. Fans. Honestly, maybe that's it. Thank you. Cannot save. Oh, because I'm editing an item. Okay. Okay, I'll put it away. Okay. Sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Sometimes when I stream, my partner messages me a lot, and I don't realize it, but I forgot he's watching House of the Dragon came back tonight, so I believe that's what he's doing tonight. With some pals that he watches all the Game of Thrones stuff with. Oh, you know what we could do is one of those cute like hanging plants. What's Mr. Moose doing? He is just sacked out. Here, I'll take a picture. My house is like medium clean. Let's see. Don't judge my house. My weekly chores day is tomorrow, which is where I like clean up for the week. See if I can get him to look at me. Hey, Moosey. Moosey Goosey. He looks like a bearskin rug in my house. Actually, Lucas and I were walking him this morning, and some strangers stopped us, and they were like, "We thought you had a black bear." It's like, nope, just a Moosey. Here, I'll put it in Discord and I'll share it. He's such a weenie boy. Here, this is real time what he's doing right now. He is just zonked on the floor. He had a big day. He got a bath today, so he's flailing around dramatically. Love that coffee table. Thank you. I bought it like super cheap on Facebook Marketplace because I had the coolest glass table, but it was tempered glass, and if you set those things down slightly incorrect, they like basically any amount of incorrect pressure that you put on them in any way at all can shatter them, which I learned because I was in my kitchen and it sounded like a gunshot went off in my living room, and I was like, what the hell was that? And I came out of the kitchen and like my table had just shattered and was on the ground. That was several years ago, but yeah, just know you gotta be careful if you choose to have a table like that. It was the coolest table though. I miss it so much. What other I could do one of these in the corner. Yeah, it was nuts. It was the best table. It was so cool. And I also like the one I have. I actually want to get a new one because this one, like, you can't put your feet up on it because it's actually on that stand with magnets. Um, so like my partner has a tendency to want to put his feet up on stuff, and he always forgets it's magnets, and then he'll like push half of the coffee table off the stand, which like is not his fault. That's a thing you should be able to do. Um, but it's not. So okay, I don't want to create a fire hazard. So I want to make sure this is I want the pot to be bigger, but I don't want it to be in the lamp. So okay, those are cute. Maybe we need like an accent wall. Maybe that would solve this. What if we did something like that inside? What if I pulled... What other colors does it come in? I was gonna do... Oh, did you hear the emergency vehicles outside? It's been crazy. There's been... I don't know what is going on in my city today. It has been non-stop. Emergency vehicles, like all day. What about like that? Is that the same one as outside? I think they're slightly different. That one could be cute too. Oh, there's so many cute options. It just needs something. It just needs some kind of like texture on it. That one's pretty. It's got multiple textures in it. That one looks like an old building. I think this is the move. Do y'all have any big opinions about it? Let's see. Oh no, Dad knocked over the barbecue kettle and the freshly mowed grass got oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying your dad did that. I understand you are saying that as well. I was like, oh my god, why are you on the internet right now? Are you okay? Oh my god. I'm so tired. That's hilarious. I was so concerned for you because I immediately forgot what I was talking about. So, okay, yes, that was a joke. Hee hee, funny, silly. Yeah, honestly though, you're probably right. The Wisconsin dads are a different breed, man. I lied, I want this one. We'll do one accent wall in the house. Unless it also looks cute over here, and then we'll do it over here too. I like that. It just gives it a little something, you know? I like an accent wall. Yeah, honestly, probably. Wisconsin dads, man. Do you think they're musical skellies? Let's see. Where can I put some? You know I love these motherfuckers. Maybe we'll put some out here. We'll come back to this. I just don't want to forget. We got that. And then that. They're really hard to line up. So, a blessing and a curse of Paralives is the grid's gone. You're not building on a grid anymore like you are in The Sims. And that's great and awful if you care about things lining up the way that I do. Okay. So we'll do... Okay, I just don't want to forget to maybe use those. We still got to finish up in here. But I'm liking it. We just really have to finish, like, I'll probably finish this room tonight. And then next stream we'll do either this room or we'll do the loft upstairs. I'm not 100% sure what this room's gonna be yet. I was thinking that's like the office for all their skeleton business. You know, they're skellies, they got stuff to do. Did we all... He's in here too. That was a row 69 420 request slash demand. All right. Gotta put something on the walls. What's this? Is it an unpack? Cute. Very cute. I could do some like little circular. I could put some other like the woodland creature ones in here. I love these cats. There's like a fox that could be cute. We'll pull that wood color. Shadi, I know this is not your type of game at all, but I feel like you would enjoy the major customization of it. You can upload all your own pictures, so you could make like a Sonic and Shadow house. You can pop all your own pictures in there. Here, I'll show you. There's a moo. There's my moosey pictures. What else can I pop in there? I like the idea that it's like their pets, actually. They're skeleton pets. So like there's a dog. Here's a weenie dog and a pug and oh, I love this Pomeranian one. Or black cat. Let's see. I do want it to be like their pets, so maybe they got like a Bernese Mountain Dog and a black cat. I think that's cute. Saw this on Steam yesterday as I was browsing cheap indie games, and yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not. It is absolutely not the kind of game that you usually play, but it would make your graphics brain happy. Put your whole Pinterest board up in here? Hell yeah. Oops. Zoom too fast. Mo is zooming too fast. What's it missing? A rug, probably. Let's see. Kind of really, I love the egg. This one always reminds me of mac and cheese because it looks like noodles. How many upload slots do you get? I don't know that there is a limit. I'm not sure. I don't think there is one. Which is crazy. Where's my dang game? So many windows. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe that there is a limit. You could just do like a basic ass brown rug. Honestly, that could be nice because that's like a very neutral rug. Let's maybe put some stuff on the shelf here, and then we're probably done with this side. I love this guy. Do a little bear. Oh, you know what else I could do? Is I could put like I could put a shelf or something above this. That would help. Let's move this down a little. And maybe I'll put like a shelf of some kind. I think that will appease my need for something else on that wall. Have a little burb. Happy summer solstice today, by the way. Today is the longest day of the year. There we go. I was thinking of summer solstice because the goddamn birds have been so loud. Because it's been so bright so early. And all the birds are like, I gotta yell about it. It is daytime and I must scream. Where do the shelves live? Oh my god, I'm too tired for this. Okay, here we go. We'll do like zoop. Zoop. I don't think that's actually centered above where I want it to be centered. That feels better. It's not exactly centered with the wall, and that's fine. Because sometimes what the game decides is centered with the wall is not actually correct. Again, they'll figure it out. Here we go. Who doesn't get a little "it's daytime and I must scream" sometimes? So true. Well, I got like 10 minutes left. So just as a reminder, if I know I mentioned this stuff like earlier. I don't, before I clutter that, I don't want to forget to give them a little fireplace somewhere. Maybe the fireplace comes out here actually. Or if I can find a small one, it can go right here. Go check out, I did some shout outs beginning of stream, to the Mad Harper and Squilliam. We streamed with them very last minute on Friday night, and it was so fun. I hope we can do it again soon. But the VODs are worth your time. We were really silly. I could put a fireplace here. I could move this door. So we streamed Flock Around with them on Friday night. Super, super fun. Go check out the VODs on their channels. Extremely worth it. My streams this week will depend on some foster dog prep and just like general stuff. But if I do stream, it'll be Wednesday and Sunday. We'll see. Depends how she's settling in and stuff. Oh, I know where the fireplaces are. They're in here somewhere. At least I'm pretty sure. Why can't I find this? What if I just give me a freaking fireplace? There we go. I love this fireplace so much. This is Velveena Fan Club's favorite fireplace with the teefs. This is always just a classic. That's a very cabin. That's a perfect spot for that. Lane will stream tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday might be a collaboration stream. We haven't decided what that looks like yet, but I think I'm playing in some, whatever we're doing, I think I'm playing. I'll be there, so not 100% sure what that looks like yet. We'll see if maybe Friday night if something silly happens again, but we'll see. It just depends what my week ends up looking like. A little disco ball. Put candles. I'm too old, y'all. Don't be in your 30s. It's brutal. I do feel like that's a joke because it is brutal to be in your 30s, but also like my 30s are much better than my 20s were. And I think that's a pretty common experience because your 20s, like, you're still like, I don't think you really know who you are until your 30s, because your 20s, like, a lot of stuff is happening to you, and then your 30s are like how you come out of that, and you're just a lot more like resilient, and you're more aware of what you are and aren't willing to put up with. And in your 30s, you get really good at setting boundaries based on those things you learn in your 20s. And my life is just like better because I figured out those kinds of things. And now I've got kick-ass friends in my real life, on the internet, all over the place. So I did something right, because now I got all you people. And again, thanks for spending your Sunday with me. I know a lot of people spend their Sundays and their Wednesdays with me, and then sometimes Mondays and Thursdays with me also on Lane Stream. And we are so glad we know all y'all. And if you're new here, we're glad you're here too. Always, always happy to have new folks. This is way more fun when, again, I haven't really had time to like play games for fun lately. My spring was just super, super busy. And so this is truly my like play games, hang out with my friends on the internet time, and it's just so nice. Super, super fun. Alright. I just put a gingerbread man. Oh my god. It's like we played Mecha Chameleon again last night. I was talking about that earlier, and that looks like a Mecha Chameleon hiding spot. That's really funny. Can't wait to be on that path. Yeah. It's just a lot of like, you figure it out. Your 30s are what happens after you've figured that kind of stuff out. And it's just better. You want to play? We should absolutely do it. Mecha Chameleon. I would love to do a mecha stream with like the Flock Around crew from Friday night. Because I know Maddie bought it too. I don't know if Will's got it yet, but oh my god, it was so fun. It was one of those games like this. Shaddy was with us on Friday night, so you know what I'm talking about. Where I say like the end of Friday night's stream, we were all so clearly so tired, and like we knew we had to go to bed, but nobody wanted it to end because we were having so much fun. And that happened last night too. We were playing with our like in-person in our city friends, but it was just hilarious because like we just kept going like, does everybody want to do one more? And we just kept doing one more until we were finally like, guys, we have to go to bed. It was really silly. I love this little shelf. That's really cute. Okay, how's that feel for a little sitting area? There will be other sitting spots up here probably, because the bedroom does not need to be this big. So this will also have like a vibes area. This will be one of the vibes areas. So we'll do that. I should probably like pick maybe like an entryway rug over here and then something on the wall. And I think this main area is done. I really like this rug that we made match over here. Who's here? Hey, Nadi, how's it going? Good to see ya. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your being fired from taxes temporarily. Okay. So let's pick some kind of rug to go over here. I feel like the ghosts could be really cute just because they're like, they're skellies. How big can I make this before it's like not really a good fit? Let's put that here. We'll pick another color for it, but I think I do want to use the ghosties. And maybe we'll use this color. I'll check your comment in a second. Look at how nicely everything is coming together. I love it. Okay. Trying to hunt down other jobs but unfortunately being ghosted. That is some shit. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really frustrating. I'm also experiencing a lot of that right now. It's really hard. It's a stressful time. You're suffering. Why'd you put your bed in the corner? Yeah, I desperately need to do that on my bed too, and it's a whole thing. Okay. Now we gotta just put some stuff here, and then we're probably done, which is great because it's 9:58, and then I'll go send y'all over to see Dom and his puppies. Abby, Marcy, and Cleo. It was Marcy's birthday yesterday, so maybe everybody can go wish Marcy a happy belated birthday. He has 2 Borzois and a Silken Windhound, and I know them because they're actually originally from Wisconsin, so I know them as like content creators on Instagram. And then Dom started streaming, and it's been really fun to spend some time with his crew lately. They're a lot like our crew. Everybody is just so nice. It's a really comfy cozy stream over there. What can I put over here? coffin. His bones. Maybe I'll do some shelves. Maybe we'll do like I don't think anyone else is like Red Toad 64 and his amazing humor. Yeah, we love Glenn so much. Like I said, I benefit heavily from the fact that Lane found like really amazing people on Twitch. I've been really lucky to get to like secondhand get in on that, and Lane picked some real freaking good ones. A shelf could be good. It's like something like this. Yeah, I mean, Lane will tell you this. Like, she went friendship shopping on Twitch, and she found Glenn, and then we basically got everybody else via that. Because Glenn just had such a great crew, and then we were just like, yoink, you're our friends now, bitches. And now we get to play, sometimes now we get to play games randomly on a Friday night and stay up laughing till midnight and having a fun time with people, so we are very appreciative of the Red Toad crew. Actually, here, we'll do a little shout out, Red Toad 64. Why didn't that work? Did I do something stupid? Red Toad 64? There we go. I don't know why that didn't work before. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. That was silly. It's okay. We got it. Yeah, we're big Red Toad fans here. We got, yeah, again, we got so many friends from that stream. We got Shaddy from them. We got Will and Maddie. We got Spice, I think, from Red Toad. Tony and Jordy and Nick and Mitchell and Liz. Like, oh. Lots of good ones over there. Naughty, I think we maybe even technically got from Red Toad. Via Tony, maybe? All the good ones. So I figured it was, I'm trying to find some new people to raid. It's my turn to pick up the slack. Lane's been making all her friends for us. Alright, what do we want to pop on here? I didn't use this bird yet, so maybe he'll go here. We used the bluebird and I used that duck candle in the bathroom. So we'll do that. We'll do a little, we'll put that there. It's just a little vase, but make him small. Like a little small. I know that plant is clipping. We're just gonna pretend it's not, okay? Everybody cool with that? We're just gonna pretend it's not? We're gonna put this here. Didn't see anything? Correct. Because there's nothing to see. Oh, you know what else we could do? There's like the little picture frames you can set on a desk. So we'll do, maybe we'll put this one up here. Yeah, the ceramic donut, I like it too. I think it's really cute. This one. All right, what's going in here? Maybe another dog. These skellies love their dogs. And then, although, is that like too ceramics heavy on this side? Show Daddy the doormat. Oh yeah, this was Shaddy's touch over here. Because it's a skeleton house. It's definitely at your local home goods for $25.99. Joanne Fabrics would have done that for the sillies. May she rest in peace. God. Okay, I need to rearrange some of this stuff. This is gonna come here. This is gonna come up here. It was a little too ceramics heavy for me on that side. And then the plant will come down here. That feels better. We need more balance. She was so real when it came to snipping fabric. Dude, I bought all Moose's bandanas came from Joanne. Freaking love Joanne. When I was having a bad day, my friends and I would just go to Joanne and just like have a fun time looking at stuff in there. I used to make them. Yeah. I mean, it was just like I'd like go pick out fabric and then cut them up for him. But yeah, he was a sharp dressed man. R.I.P. Joanne. I'm gonna pin that. I'm only streaming for another like 5 minutes, but that's really funny. R.I.P. Joanne, you would have loved to get bone doormat. That's very, very silly. Okay, so we got this, and then I need something like tall, maybe like a pillar candle or something. Is Spencer's still a thing? I feel like that's from like my age. Is that still a thing? Is it really? That was like the edgy. Are they still like trying to be edgy about it? That was like the store in the mall that was like, I don't know. It was like, don't tell your parents you went in there. It also just like wasn't my vibe as at that age. Our mall did have one. All right, we're gonna change this color. I just want it to like, there we go. That'll pop off the wall a little. And now we need one more thing right here. Like a little star lamp. Oh, the star lamp could be cute. Make her a little smaller and then tilt her in like that. Let's see. I worked at a Hot Topic right next to Spencer's, and I cannot begin to count how many times that someone would come in and ask where that section is. It was very like stoner. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's different now. It was just very much like not, I don't know. My friends and I, no offense to any of my friends who are here, we were all a bunch of like goody two-shoes. We would never be seen in Spencer's at 15 years old. We were too busy doing homework, and I was a Hot Topic kid. And I kind of feel like you were one or the other. Again, I'm old. I have years on some of you, but back in my day, that was it was kind of like you were either a Hot Topic or a Spencer's kid, and I was very much a Hot Topic kid. Lane was also a Hot Topic kid, in that I was a Hot Topic kid, and Lane would go in with me in her I Hate Mondays Garfield shirts. We gotta put some more. I think I need like a sconce over here. I have not really tested it in the dark yet. So my guess is I'm actually gonna need to add some extra lights. But I'm not really sure where I'm gonna do that, since it's open up here. Kenzie loved Hot Topic and I loved Kenzie, and my Garfield shirt was the only black shirt I had. Yep. Dang, I didn't even think about lighting this kitchen. That might be a next stream problem though. Oh yeah, it's dark as hell in here. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. I have fucked up. Okay, I also definitely, we're gonna absolutely make these bulbs a little. I like to make like a warm light, which sounds like I'm saying worm light, like those the things we all had on our like old Nintendo, the Game Boys, like the OGs. Yeah, I just prefer if they're well. You know what? We're gonna figure that out on another stream. I think. I really like how this is turning out. I know it's taking a lot longer than the Sims builds take, um, but I'm still enjoying like learning Paralives and finding all the new stuff in here. So I'm still having fun. I don't care that it takes a long time. Again, it's more about hanging out with my friends. Nessie is licking the back of your knee and me. Dude, I was laying on. When did this happen? I think it was Monday night. I worked last Monday. I worked an outdoor gig, like literally right down the street from my house, which was amazing. Because I've been driving all over the Midwest for the spring for shows, and I was like, "Oh, you want me to shoot a show right down the street? Don't mind if I do." So I did that, but I was like sweaty because I was outside, and I'm sweaty in general. I'm a sweaty person in general. And I was like lying on my floor editing pictures because I needed to just be horizontal. And Moose comes up. I was laying on my stomach, and Moose comes up and just like licks the back of my knees. And I was like, what are you doing? It is evil. But it's really funny when cats do that. Okay, let me check some things. Yeah, your boobs can't handle that. Dude, mine neither. It's terrible. It's a nightmare. Okay. Well, if I don't call it, I'm gonna stream like way too late. So, let's plan to, again, we'll see. My guess, so Wednesday is like, it might be a night that I'm taking pictures of a dog, but, if I could probably still stream. I'd probably just be like a little later. And I might not do that if it's raining, so I'd maybe stream at my normal time anyway. So, we'll see. I hope to see you guys. We'll see you tomorrow and Thursday for sure on Lane's stream. We'll see you probably Wednesday and maybe Sunday for my stream. Tell Moose we said bye. He has not moved since I sent that picture. We are gonna go see our friend Dom. So we're gonna go raid. Very nice, Dom. Sometime, like when people raid him, he tends to get his dogs. So stick around, go say hi, maybe send him some Moose emotes. He actually has dog rave emotes of his too. So if you have access to the Moose rave ones, those would be fun to drop in. And if you don't, the static Moose is just as wonderful. So go say hi, go say happy belated birthday, Marcy. Her birthday was yesterday. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me, and I hope everybody has a good week and gets all your things done, and we will talk to y'all soon.